He's known as the Portal King now. When did you get that title? When did you start to embrace the transfer portal?
I don't know about the title thing. We started on the portal, when they changed the rules, when they created it, and just really have utilized it. We still sign a lot of really good high school players, but it's basically just, as you guys know, professional sports. It's just the free agency part of it.
But you embraced it because initially you didn't like it.
Well, I don't know that it's great for college football and how many windows there are, and there's no structure like they have in professional sports. There's multiple windows, and guys can just keep going, keep transferring as many times as they want. So I don't know that that's really good for college football. Um, but we still maximize it because we make it good for Ole Miss.
How would you restructure it if you had the authority?
Well, I think you just got to look at professional sports. They've been doing things for a long time. You wouldn't have multiple free agency windows, and you certainly wouldn't have windows that before the season was over you could go into. We have a system where guys go in at the end of the season when teams are still playing. So, that creates a lot of mental clutter for the guys. Even when they haven't gone in, they got other coaches calling them and trying to get them out of there and talk about going to other places. So it's a really poor system that way.
But are you more likely to look at a transfer than you are? And like, do you want a guy who's 20 or 21 who's proven, or you want an 18-year-old who's coming in as a freshman?
Well, I think it's really, if you just think of the system the same way as the NFL, like, you can go free agency, or you can go heavy draft, or you can go somewhere in the middle. And we still want to build through really good high school players, which we have a number of those that were making plays Saturday. But then we also go free agency also. Where it gets a little different is, in this free agency, you could get somebody that's got 3 years left or just 1 year left, because 1 year of eligibility. So it's a little bit more complicated that way than just, oh, you're just going to go sign the best portal players. And, a lot of people, it's not like we're the only people that have done this. A lot of people for the last few years have done this and it hasn't worked. So just like free agency and professional sports, or look in the NBA, you build these teams that are supposed to be good, and you can't buy culture. So you got to have other things in place and make sure that you pick the right pieces to come in, that they play together. And some of them end up having reduced roles from what they had at previous places.